Not always welcome here, noble sir.
Oh. Alright, hello friend. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Part 2? Get out of my way, mister. As you can tell, obviously, I've been playing by myself without recording, you know, on my own time. And I have maxed out vitality. I'm still leveling up strength and my other skills. And I have a whole lot of repair kits on me. Like a whole lot. Anyway, so like I said, when I record, we're gonna do main quests. So let's go ahead and do this. I have about like 40 hours in this game already so far. Which is quite a lot. I've been doing, wolves. So I've been doing all sorts of side quests and little tasks and exploring stuff like that. Oh, what happened here? Dang, these people got annihilated by a single wolf. Oh, double wolf. I'm so sorry. No, I hit my. Oh, get back. Dang it, I suck. I'm better if I just smack you. Like that. There we go. I'm so sorry. Fight him! Get him! Get him! Get back here, boy! He's running! Get him! Get him, peasant. You're not just gonna kill 3 people and get away with it. Where'd he go? Who's honking their horn over there? Must be a huntsman. Yes, I got him. Ooh, I got him.
God and the Blessed Virgin.
Yeah.
Put away that weapon.
Yeah, I am. I got a skill point and survive. Oh, and Hound Master too? Alright. Alright, where are we heading to? Attack off, right. There we go. Fast travel. Let's save. Watch out the combat music. The combat's over. Alright. Blacksmith Radovan. Gotta talk to you.
What'll it be this fine morning?
I'm here about the job.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last 2 hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience would come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Alright, let's get started.
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
And I don't think I need to grab your stuff, because like I said, I have been playing a lot recently. So I have a whole bunch of materials already. Got all sorts of sword guards and crafting materials, so I don't need to. But I am a loot goblin, so I'm gonna take it anyway. Alright, prove yourself to the blacksmith and start forging. So this is gonna be my first time blacksmithing. Let's go. Alright, hunting sword. So I need steel, scrap metal, and fastening material. Alright, hunting sword, nothing too notable.
Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up by poking it around for a bit.
Okay. Okay, I can move the piece.
Nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a
There we go. Holding Q pumps air into the furnace and increases the temperature in it. There you go. So we gotta heat up the blade, of course. Oh.
But you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out.
Inspect. All right.
See? That's exactly the straw color we want. We've got talent now. Now heat up the whole thing.
There we go.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
Okay.
Try hitting it.
Okay. It's like playing a violin. It's a blacksmith violin. All right, hold down. Then release. Oh, that sounds so good. I'm wearing headphones, by the way, and it sounds really good.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I
Thank
say
you.
evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
And so I can rotate it. Oh, that's cool.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
Okay. I'm getting closer to completion. Okay, keep forging until it cools off. All right. Nope.
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time.
Okay.
Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
Okay. Yeah, heat it up again. And use the bellows. This is really cool so far. Finally doing what Henry's good at. Okay, to the anvil.
Come over to the anvil.
You have a kind master, huh? Mutt?
Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. See how it's taking on the right shape?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell it's almost finished. Now,
All right.
I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easy. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm. There you go. You've got it finished.
We finished it. Let's go.
It's temporary, and the sword will be done.
Just a slight cold.
The rest is
Aye,
just tweaking.
a man would be calling for the priest, but women are made of stronger stuff.
I'll drop by and visit us sometime then.
Feel free.
Okay. Nice. Steamy. It's gonna fog up my glasses. Alright. That combat music's still playing, by the way. It was very tense. Alright, Jack of all trades. I got an achievement. Nice. Ooh, high quality sword. Nice.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Okay, we can ask him. So, what's the whistling for? Even though he already said that.
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
Okay, so how do I know a good strike from a bad one?
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
Okay, how should I heat it up properly?
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere, if your forging's going to be even. The main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Okay, why forge evenly?
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. You'd end up working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike next to the one before.
Hey, when is the workpiece finished?
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Yeah, that's all I need to know.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any
Cool.
questions?
No, sir. Where exactly can I
Where
sleep?
exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed. And you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody'll steal them.
Alright, what now?
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Oh. To be honest, I don't need to be doing all of this. Because, I mean, look at me. I have like nobleman's armor.
That's a good...
And I have like, how much groschen do I have? I have almost 77,000 coins. That's insane.
Yes, again.
I could just like barge into the wedding and nobody would have a problem. Alright, where's my bed at? I already forgot what he said. Oh, here it is. Is this it, right? Sleep and save, yeah. Is my stuff in here? Yes, it is. Got all sorts of goodies. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of that combat music that's playing. That's a bug. Oh, it's still playing. What is going on? Okay, so I'm gonna quit, then join back in. There we go, that's appropriate music. Alright. I am kind of dirty, right? Yep, I'm covered in blood. The whole time? Dang. Alright, so find a way to get into the wedding party. So we just gotta keep working. Also, by the way, I was doing a side quest that was connected to the main quest. So it says gain access to the wedding with the help of the miller. And I was already doing one of his quests. Apparently the miller that I'm helping, he wants to make a golem, which is kind of weird. Alright, let's get back to blacksmithing. I do have a pole axe I want to make. So I got this recipe from the Lion's Crest as DLC. Go quench that bad boy. Yeah. Let's see what quality level it is. It's gonna be level 2, level 1. Oh, level 3. All right. Nice. It's got good stats too. I want to equip it. Brunswick's poleaxe. So it's gonna replace the sword that we have. It looks badass. Dude, look at that. That is so cool. A knight's battle axe on a staff. This is exactly what George the Lion of Württemberg wanted. In the end, I made it according to the lost instructions. So it says it's hand forged. It's got a good stab, good slash, and good blunt. It's got a good defense too. Ooh. Ooh. It is so cool looking. On the shaft. Nice, homie.
Interesting.
Very nice. Very nice. Very cool. Me gusta. Alright, just gotta make some horseshoes and axes. I think that's about it. Looks decent. Yeah. Alright, cool. Leveled up in craftsmanship too. You know, let's make a work axe. Alright, we're done, right? Yeah. That was quick. Alright, got an axe. High quality. Alright.
How can I help you today, friend?
So I can have him teach me stuff. Need more practice about smithing. So tell me more about the more interesting job.
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semine, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semine and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Alright. Which way did they go?
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semine that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskowitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semine.
Alright, Vensa and Franzi.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long, But these days, I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
Okay, the cargo?
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Samin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Samin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
Alright, well, I'll get on it.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
Alright, let's head out. So let's equip my crossbow. There we go. Piercing bolts. It's a bolt capable of piercing a variety of armors. Cool. Alright, so I got a warhammer, a poleaxe, and a crossbow. Alright, the jaunt. Head to Samin. Hello.
Always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Hello. Alright, let's save.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as late as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samin is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you pray. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that. I'll kill.
Alright, so what is this guy doing? I guess he's getting a good view. So what are you doing? Throwing hands with a goddamn knight? Look at my gauntlets. I have little pokey bits on them.
Nice.
Alright, come here, idiot. Right back, son.
Shame! Shame on you!
Didn't expect that, did you?
What was that? What was that? Beat your ass.
Oh, you wee
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takeoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, Blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
so...
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
I'll be glad to join you.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. So, do you know what to do? Or have you got any more questions?
Sure, let's ask some questions.
Actually, there is something I'd like to ask about.
So I'd like to go to the wedding.
I'd like to go and see that wedding.
Wouldn't we all, lad? And what would you do there?
Flirt with the girls. I'd speak to Lord von Berghoff.
Well, I heard Lord von Berghoff will be at the wedding, and I need to speak with him.
Son, I don't know if you're serious or yanking my pizzle. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't ya? He'll be coming to the wedding. He's making a wedding gift for the groom. Stick with him, and maybe he'll take you with him.
Alright, so who's this Jerko?
This Yurko and his mates.
Oh, Jerko.
Who are they?
They're Lord Samin's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too much booze inside them.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from the booze.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family when push comes to shove. And you can't say that about everyone.
So who are you, actually?
And you, sir? What is it you do?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by now, you can't be very bright.
No, I just meant, what exactly is it you do for Lord Semin? And your name isn't exactly very common.
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you what a captain does. As for my name, it's a nickname Lord Samin's grandpa gave me. May he rest in peace. When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my gnarly club with me. Wouldn't use anything else. I was used to it. And more than once helped me to, win an argument. I broke many a hard skull with it. And it's still in one piece. We've been together so long, We even share the same name.
You're lucky you didn't turn out to be Captain Knob.
Or Captain Headcracker. You're right.
I like this guy so far. And I like the green colors. That's a good color.
We should probably get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
I mean, I think green would be my second favorite color. No, actually, it would be third. And also, let's switch my helmet. Because you can't see my face with this great helm on. Even though it says it's a great helm, looks like a... Well, even though if it says it's a bassinet, it looks like a great helm. But it's not a type of bassinet I've seen. Maybe it is a bassinet. I'm not too sure. Anyway, I found this off the ground. So we're gonna wear this. So you can see my face. Because the previous helmet I was wearing does not have a visor. So it's just there, stuck on your face. You can't pull it up or anything.
My humble respects.
Olda of Semine. You got Sir John Semine in his plate armor. Well, that's not plate, it's more like brigandine. It's looking good. Alright, so meet Gnarly and Lord Semine in the courtyard. So first thing in the morning. It is not morning yet, so... Oh well.
You silly mutt.
Oh, what the heck is happening? That was weird. Y'all are still drinking?
Yeah.
Oh, Jerko.
Don't get ideas. I wasn't at my best. But I'm not gonna scrap with you again.
Yeah, because you're scared. So you got a strange accent. Where are you from?
You've got quite an unusual accent. Where are you from?
Can't you tell? From Znaimoy in Moravia. Lovely country. All vineyards and bonny lasses.
Well, you don't like it here.
You see any vineyards and bonny lasses here? The locks are broad, all right. They didn't exactly lift your spirits, but more the other way around.
So, how are you related to Semine?
You're related to the Semines, if I understood right.
Aye, I wouldn't be here otherwise. My great-grandmother married young Lord Semine's great-uncle. It's not every day that your, first cousin, once removed, gets married.
Correct him?
Twice removed, but that doesn't matter.
Ah, who cares? There'll be a good old shindig, that's all that counts.
Alright, that's enough for me.
God be with you, my friend.
Alright, so just waiting for Captain Gnarly. Alright, I guess I'll just wait again.
You have a kind master, eh, Matt?
There we go. So he's over here. Alright, let's go.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
Alright, we
As
can
you
go.
say, sir.
Alright. Pebbles, where you at? There we go. The Black Horse.
Searching, sir.
Towards us. They had to pass through Trosky.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
Whee!
What do you think? Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap. And I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
Let's make light. No, let's complain.
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
Sure.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Right, get off the horse. Hello, Gnarly.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Samine. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
Alright. What will you give me?
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
A mace.
A mace.
Well, that might not be too far off. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
Alright, let's save. Alright, duel. Have a duel with Lord Samine.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Oh, I'm sorry, old man. This doesn't feel right fighting an old man. Woo! Yeah, beat him. Alright.
What do you say, son?
That was tough. Let's be nice.
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young'un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he's saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Ooh.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Alright, let's check out that shield. Gnarly's shield. It's a little bit better by 3 points. Doesn't look as cool though. Why is it white right there?
Beautiful.
Uh-oh, I think that's a glitch. The shield's white instead of being green. Oh well. Well, I'll gladly keep this one. This one looks so awesome. And they would paint their shields like this too.
Interesting.
It is interesting, Henry. So I have Gnarly's club, which is pretty mid. I'm sorry to say. All right, carry on to Troskovitz. Lord Samine, mount your steed.
Fair enough.
Oh, there we go. He's moving. He's a little senile. He's just standing in one spot for a bit. Here, follow.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Samin. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trosky.
Tell the truth.
I'm from Silver Scullets, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
There's a sheep right there. Me.
A nag like this couldn't have cost more than 10 Russian.
I know who's dying. Hold on, y'all. I gotta do something real quick. I'm just joking. I was joking. That's not a very good Christian boy moment of me. That's what evil Doughboy would do. Alright. Ooh! Oh, we have the Kosten Brust armor. Yo. Good old Kosten Brust armor. Made in Germany. You're eating an onion?
We're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run along.
Yes. Oh, look at him. He's resting his hand on the sword. He's flipping his knife. Damn, y'all look awesome. He got the onion top bassinet. Hello, bailiff. Has anyone seen the cart?
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
Alright, wedding?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semine would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semine is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
Agree with him. Because we're trying to go undercover right here. If we agree, he won't think that we're with Semine.
You're right, Master Bailiff. Don't worry, though. People will find out you spared no expense for your daughter's wedding.
Let's hope. More like that old miser will go around saying the opposite and put me to shame.
I don't think Lord Semine would do that.
Alright, the hands?
Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
Alright, that's all.
That'll be all. Thanks.
Okay.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yitchin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum! Let's hurry! To Yitchin!
Sir, I can send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
Lord Jesus Christ.
So
if
true.
I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then. So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Alright. Gotta investigate the area of the crossroads. So, they said stuff fell off the wagon. So let's have a looky along the road. Is that something? No, that's a rock. Oh, I see. I see a sack.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
Hello, gravedigger.
Christ, take a bath. You look terrible.
I look fine. What are you talking about, Grandpa? Alright, did the cart drive through here?
Did you see a cart drive through here by any chance?
All the time, friend, from Troskovich to Yitchin and back. Sometimes even a slow cart with a dead body.
I'm looking for a cart loaded with goods from the blacksmith. Probably moving fast.
Now that you mention it, I do recall something of the like. They even dropped a sack of charcoal. When you go out of the cemetery onto the road, you should see it right there on the right-hand side. God be with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, my visor fell down on my face. It happens. Alright, so that's about it. You see the tire marks. Not the tire marks, the wheel marks. They didn't have tires yet. They're burning rubber back in 1403. Lord Semyon, I found charcoal.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is then. Gnarly! Back here!
Hey, aren't you supposed to be exploring the right side like you said? That was my area that I was supposed to explore, not you. Oh well.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's a tough question, sir. But nothing happens on God's green earth without his will. If that's the way God wants it, there's nothing you can do.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh look! Wait! There's a bag of charcoal. Guys! And there's a path.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Oh, hold up. This is...
I'm blind.
Well, that's just it.
I'll look up... And you?
Why is it repeating? Okay, it repeated. That was weird. But yes, I saw a bag of charcoal right here. Yeah, look, the the tires. The wheels of the wagon turned right here. Oh, yep, that's it.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
There's nothing in it though. It's been looted.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
And someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old Yarmilka would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
Yeah, I'll keep my crossbow
By
out.
them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet.
This is a cool looking forest.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Semyon was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir?
I hear voices.
Rock, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of.
Guys.
But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the spinning wheel. Oh. Wait a moment. Do you hear that?
I heard it earlier.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
Have you forgotten I was ordained, you ignoramus?
Am I supposed to follow you?
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slattergo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Alright, I'll get on it.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there, too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's put on my stealth outfit. Alright, go scouting. Hear evil bad guy laughing.
I'm not kidding. Tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it too.
True. He ain't yanking your pizzle. I
Those
saw it with my
definitely
own
aren't the
two
blacksmith's
eyes.
hands.
She had one different than the other.
All right. But that ain't normal.
I'm counting 3.
Everyone must be laughing at the way.
Alright, let's go. Alright, I count 3 bandits.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Alright, of course.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed us mettle and training. So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Ooh, up top would be a good place to shoot from. Yeah.
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it, too. Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
Yeah, I was trying not to shoot you like I did with Mutt. Poor Mutt. He had to shoot you with an arrow. Yeah, I got stuck in your hind leg. I'm sorry, little pup.
Woods don't mean a damn thing.
Here, load up.
Stumbles a priest.
Wolverines!
Where did that come from?
Ooh, like that back shot? Oh, missed. Come on, guys. Where are you coming from? I hit him.
Let's see what you can do.
Ooh, that arrow bounced off his helmet. That was cool.
Let's see what
I got him. Oh, nice. Easy. Good job, guys. I'm gonna take back my bolts. Rip it out of your dead body. I'm gonna take your coin. Yep. What's in here? Coin, sword, pommel, and scrap metal. I'll take it.
Stop dawdling.
Hold on. I gotta loot him.
Henry, get over here.
I'm here.
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here, and none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Well, we can't ask them now.
Oh, well. That's how it goes sometimes.
But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
Alright, let's go.
I am. Let's go.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
It makes no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time at the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Ahem, gentlemen. I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Alright, we gotta fight. Time to use my poleaxe. Ow.
You know, Matt,
We'll finish this quickly. You caught him out sweetly.
See this? You'll soon be meeting them.
Bash him! By God's will! Dodge!
Oh, right on the noggin. What? How'd you miss that? Come here, son. Oh, right in the neck. Oh, damn, that was nasty. Alright, get this guy with the armor. I call his helmet. I call dibs on the helmet. The brigandine too.
Amen to you.
Oh, giving up, Harvey.
What would they deserve, the fuckers? Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Alright, which way did he go?
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
Alright, I'll go find him.
Great. Hurry.
I'm still from a noble family. Rich
Dang
or
it.
poor, you can't
I was gonna pickpocket him and take his armor. Alright, man, let's go find that guy. Ooh, up here. Oh, I see you. Hello.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Medium. Let's try the... No, I don't want to risk the medium. You know, I am gonna risk the medium. Never mind. You never know what might happen.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
Hey, I saw you cozying up with Gules. Seems to me he trusts you pretty much.
What? He wanted to skin me alive.
But he didn't.
What's that got to do with anything, anyway?
Well, I'd say you have a way with the nobles. People trust you. You just say it was the rashness of youth. Pour ashes on your head, and they'll be lenient. You'll tell Lord Semine it was a youthful folly, eat crow, and that'll be that.
Convince his lordship? I'm not sure.
Well, either you give it a try, or we fight it out, or you jump.
Although, Ma always said I could talk my way out of anything. For sure. I'm better at it than fighting with strangers or diving headfirst off a cliff. All right. But only if you'll put in a good word for me. You'll tell them that I gave him up right away, and I don't know, the face of the Virgin Mary appeared in the clouds?
You got it. But I'll try and think up something better than the Virgin Mary.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah,
Got a
succeeded.
prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Semine. Want a ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
No thanks.
That's all right, thanks. I want to take a look around here first.
Suit yourself, but be on the alert. Gules isn't the only one making trouble in these parts, and stop by Semine sometime. Gnarly will take you under his wing and teach you a thing or two.
Ooh, cool. All right.
I'm sorry.
Hey, better be, son. Where's your armor at? Oh. You had a cool looking helmet. You barking at, boy. Maybe it's in here? A hard lockpick. Ooh. Maybe it's in here. That cool looking helmet. Oh, there we go. Come on. Easy peas. An open bassinet. That's it. Oh, a bunch of Grashin though. Okay, I'll take it, I guess. I already do have some good gear. I don't need his helmet that bad. Let's report to the blacksmith. Got bad news.
My respects.
What are you tweaking about? Alright, the cart has been found.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semine's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realised they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semine, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semine, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down. The whole band.
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semine took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semine will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semine's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Troskovitz. What do you think of her?
I haven't seen her.
I haven't seen Agnes. Is she pretty?
Pretty doesn't do her justice. She's a beauty. But she's got such a sharp tongue on her that I don't envy older at all. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Theresa.
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble-born. Old Semine wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Yeah, so we don't have any good steel?
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
Alright. Where can we get it?
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
Ooh.
What strange goings-on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
Alright, so he made a pact with the devil?
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Alright, so where can I find the hermit?
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Troskovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semine's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Troskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
And if he is a servant to the devil, well, he has cold steel waiting for him. Alright, we're here. I'm gonna go pray first. Give myself some protection from that witchcraft. Oh, who's this?
You!
Hello?
Yes? How about stretching those limbs and getting some light exercise? Shall we spar?
Oh, it's this guy. He wants to duel. Hold on, let me pray first.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary. Mary said, Behold the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the Word was made flesh, and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Let us pray. Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ thy Son was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection, through the same Christ our Lord. Amen.
Alright, you're cooked.
God chose me for this fight. God is the teacher. Derek is the student, and I am God's instrument.
Who's this that chances? I'm Peter.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry.
everyone
I
calls
didn't mean to
me
skip.
Hornet.
I'm Henry, of Skalitz.
Forgive me, but you don't look much like a nobleman.
That I am not.
It's just when you say of Skalitz, it has a noble ring to it.
Well, it's just my way of saying I'm not from these parts. Besides, my name doesn't hold a candle to yours, Hornet. How did you come by such a moniker?
After a fight, my opponents say the blows I give them are right stingers. Want to see for yourself?
Let's fight.
Let's do it.
Exactly. Now you're talking.
I did fight this guy before, but I think I loaded a save and I never met him again. Alright, we're here for money.
You're on.
Alright, bet a lot.
That's my wager.
250.
I can't wait to win.
Whatever. Alright, where's my halberd at? Hey! Ooh! That was a nasty hit.
By God's will, die!
Ooh, that was a good slash. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that was nasty. Whew. Hold on. Let me see if I can do a combo. Okay, Ooh, that's a good combo.
I feel quite hungry!
That
Got
was
you.
a good fight.
Good. Very good. Perhaps I'll have better luck next time. Here's your wager back. Thank you, and take care.
As soon as I started praying, it was over for you. 500 groschen? Damn, son.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Betty.
You have a kind master, eh, Doc?
Alright, so I need advice on the hermit.
I need some advice.
You want some advice? Here's some for free. I catch you fighting here again, and I'll spank your bare ass like a brat.
Well, I said I'm sorry.
But the Cumans are still stinking up the place. Down to business. I don't have all day for you, so what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under their robes. I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
Alright, so I want to get hold of the hermit's sword.
I'd like to get hold of that broken sword of his.
You'd hazard your soul for a piece of iron? Fool. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you. Because this reeks of hell.
And also the Cumans won't be coming back. I did a quest for Betty not too long ago.
The Cumans won't be coming back here. Don't worry.
Good. Peace at last. Until you get into trouble again, that is.
Alright, end his dialogue. So it's up here. Okay, I can do that. It's getting late too, so this is gonna be all creepy. Hey, Pebbles is still right there. Alright, so the hermit's around in this area. I don't see no hut, but I see a path. So it's a little bit more up ahead. Hey, there's guys over here. They got shields on their back. Banditos? Or Mud's growling. The villager. Hi.
Yes, swine.
Oh, they're bad guys. Oh, hit the shield. Alright, keep it open like that. Oh, I missed. Ah! Get away.
Take that, you shit.
Ooh.
Do it.
Ooh.
Jesus. Too slow.
Oh, hey, Mutt killed him.
Useless.
Oh, right on the noggin. Good job, Mutt. You killed this guy. It has to be in the rocks. Because every bad guy has a cool base in the rocks, right? This looks promising. A little garden right here. Oh. What? Oh, hello, sheep. Got a... Okay. Got some waste. Or trash. Hello? Is that you?
What do you
Hermit.
want here? Clear off.
Hello. I was sent by Radovan the blacksmith.
Radovan, the blacksmith from Takov, sent me.
And what's that got to do with me? Clear off. Equam memento rebus in arduis severimentem. What are you doing here?
You should...
Stop pestering me and get out!
Okay, so you're not gonna talk?
Haven't you got anything better to...
Okay. I mean, I could sneak in. I think I would do that. Sneaky boy time. Trying to be sneaky. Get out of my way, man. Yeah, just keep going that way and I'll knock you out. Come here. Enemy of God must go down. Alright, stay right there. You have a little look around in your house. Little critter. Got a chest, which I can open pretty easily. I'll take your coin. You're writing something. Is it on you? Common longsword. I'll take your piercing bolts. I'll take your crossbow. I'll take your sword. Scapular of insignia. You got some potions, you got diaries, coins. Okay. You have another chest up here. Pick up what? A sack? What am I doing? No. Drop the sack. Okay. I can pick up the sack for some reason. Sketch for a broadsword. I'll take it, and I'll take your die. Alright, you got robbed. When are you gonna get back up? Okay, so I'm gonna hide up here in case he wakes up. It says to read his diary. Diary of Knight Conrad.
Bloody hell. This hasn't been here for long. It looks like some kind of notes. Like a diary. Let's have a look at it then.
Okay. I can't see it very well. Is there something in my way? Something in the way. It is seamless. He's an apothecary. Involved with the Inquisition. Cool. You just got schizophrenic writings, I guess. And let's not skip over it. He's talking about a certain Brother Mark. Brother Mark was involved in the murder. They killed my brothers. Hold on. So I buried my friend Ambrose on the edge of the meadow above his hut. I piled stones by 2 birches and then marked the grave of a broken sword. Broken sword. Let whoever passes by take it, so it doesn't matter anyone anymore. Okay, that's a clue. Alright, and we're out. Didn't need to kill no one. And he had a rosary on him, so I don't think he's a heretic. He saved himself. Alright, get the hermit sword. So he said between 2 birches. So over here, maybe? What is that? Oh, it's a little doe. A little critter. Got a white booty. I'm way past. I am way past. Oops. This looks like this is it. Right? No? Oh, who are those guys? Alright, Matt, I need your input. Yep, he's growling. Are these guys related to the quest? Here, let's do a sneak attack. What? How did I miss that? Nice stance, homie. Ooh. You're just gonna stand there and take it like a good boy? Guess so. Ooh. You sure about that? Hey, don't you dare hit my dog.
Got you like a pig.
Ah, what's happening? Ooh, damn. Oh, hell no. Hell no. You just gonna hit my dog and live.
I'll think you a bloody Hulk fucker.
No chance.
Oh man, that's a
Show
lot.
what you're made of.
That's a whole lot of banditos that are about to die.
I've been waiting for you.
Victory or death!
Ooh, right in
No,
the face.
You don't.
I'm done with this.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Get over here.
Christ, it's fucking butchery. Alert!
You're damn right, son.
I'll beat you to a...
What was that? I'm gonna take your coins. That was a lot of bandits. I was not expecting that much. So I don't think these guys are connected to the quest. Because they're not in the investigation zone. Alright, enemy camp. I cleared it out. Ooh, a hard lock? I can do this. Here we go. Easy peas. Wait, scatter shot? For what? Oh, it's the ammo for the handgun. Nice. I'll take that. Got mustard. Okay. Got coin. Got some other junk. I'll pass. Nighthawk. Yes. Now I can see very well. So I buried my friend Ambrose on the edge of the meadow, above his hut. Gnarled birches. So at the edge of the meadow. At the edge of the meadow. Above his hut. Between two gnarled birches. Is this it?
Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here.
Here it is. Uncovered the grave. And here's a sword.
Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
Here, should we uncover the grave? Rob it? Something is in the way. Move. Here, what do you got for me? He has nothing for me, so I just committed this sin for nothing. I was expecting like something. Oh well. Oopsie. What's done is done. Let's travel back to Takoff.
Wake up! It's late. What do you want from me?
I got the sword.
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated.
I didn't kill him.
The hermit died a few days ago. I had to find his grave, and this sword was on it.
Oh.
You weren't wrong. It's first-class Toledo steel, Radovan.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First-class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
Alright. Forge and hand over the sword. Alright, let's get to the smithing late at night. Forge and hand over the sword. Find out the truth about the devil. That's optional. Broadsword, is that it? Oh, there we go, the hermit sword. Oh, I want to find out more about the devil, though. There's little critters right there. Are those supposed to be wolves? Eat your cheese. Alright, I'm gonna craft this sword and then I'm gonna call it quits. It's getting late. And I have classes tomorrow. Alright, here's the sword, the hermit sword. Let's do it.
Bloody hell. I'm overheating it.
Uh-oh. Oopsie.
This one's gonna need some more work.
Let's heat it up a little bit more. Just a bit.
How did it end up there?
Here we go.
Fine. Now to temper it.
Nice. Alright, it's all done. And I did a good job too. And I got a perk point as well. Alright. Alright, we got the sword crafted up. Very cool. Alright, like I said, once I got the sword done, I was going to end it here. We'll see what happens in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye. Puppy.